Today's review is sponsored by JG Engineering Supplies. Check them out on jgengineering.ie. Use discount code NEXTGEAR10 for 10% off your next order. Let me introduce you to my first review. I was looking the other night to see if I'd ever reviewed a Ford Fiesta before, and for some reason, I haven't. I haven't done a video of one before. I didn't realise that until there's a guy on a three-wheel bike. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Ford Fiesta has kind of grown up, matured into itself. It's got out of its spotty teenager level and started to move on a little bit. And here we have Ford's new interior, which I quite like. Really like this Ford. Well done. We have a sort of an electronic dashboard which goes jet black when the car is turned off, which is quite nice. And now I have this new kind of tablet looking thing here, which is quite good. It's very responsive. Honestly, that whatever graphics card is running that thing is very, very good, because it flicks in and out of stuff there very fast, like really quick, loads it up. Everything's very fast on the touch screen. I really like that. And plus it's easy to use. This also has Apple CarPlay and has Android Auto and MirrorLink and all that stuff built in. So when you plug in your phone, boom, it's Apple CarPlay in front of you. And that's exactly what you need. It works perfectly. One drawback I did find is if you're playing something from Apple CarPlay or Bluetooth and you turn up the stereo, and this has a Bang & Olufsen stereo in it, it's a Ford Fiesta. I'll get into the other options that are in a minute. There's a lot of them. But if you turn it up and you're listening and you're playing it loud, you're giving it socks. When you unplug from that system, it's still at the same level. So when the radio comes on, it breaks windows for miles around. It does. So this car has active cruise control, it has active lane keeping, it has heated seats and a heated steering wheel, and if it's a bit cold outside, the heated seat comes on its own, just on number one, just to take the chill out of your bum a little bit. This is the 1.1 litre TI VEC 85 PS petrol or 63 kilowatt, whichever you want to measure it by. Although you're not going to write home about the 0 to 60 time or the 0 to 100 kilometers an hour time. It's up 14 something seconds. It's built for fuel economy, not really for speed. But still, it's petrol. That matters, because I've been trundling about Portlaoise mostly this week, arranging meetings, arranging things there, arranging some trips as well. And it's been pretty cool. I haven't really done a lot of mileage this week, and it's been beautiful to have that sort of a break. And so I've been doing the town driving that this thing is built for. Whereas if you're the long distance commuter, you might want to consider a slightly bigger engine than the 1.1. Although I love it. I think it's a lovely thing. And I think the car itself is a lovely car as well. This is a pure small car with a bit of life, a bit of zoom in it, a bit of interesting maneuvering in it. It's where Fiesta was always meant to be. But this is a very, very clever car, a very nice to drive car. I really enjoyed my time with this car. It has done absolutely nothing wrong. Now it's not fast. I get it. It's not going to do a race or anything like an old Ford Fiesta. Like if I put my foot down now, second gear, still in second. She is shifting, but I'm still in second. Second, third. The rev range is fab. It goes on forever, like forever. Change gears whenever you feel like it. But still a 0 to 60 time is still going to be upwards of maybe 14 and a half seconds. The Fiesta has grown up, and that's what I really like. This feels like a mature 5-door super mini. It feels in that response. It actually does respond well at the steering wheel. I mean, they're not using a tiller here to kind of get the car around the place. The 5-speed box is a little bit French, a little bit of vagueness there when I move it side to side, and the gear stick itself feels a little bit weak, which I don't like at all. So will this fill the gap? Will this be proper super mini stuff today? Yes. I mean, Volkswagen just released a new Polo as well, and it's the same sort of principle, but the Polo is quite big. This is brilliant. I really like this car. I've really grown to like this car over the week. I do think, though, the looks are a little bit on the bland side, a little bit compromised, a little bit maybe conventional. If you look at the exterior, it's nothing really remarkable. The previous generations to this were sharp, you know, they came to a point on the nose and it was very, very sharp and very cool in that respect. But this is much more bland on the outside. Not necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't detract from the car for me. I still think it's one of the nicer cars to drive. It's incredibly well finished. In Ireland, prices start at about 16 and a half, going up towards 17 by the time you actually get it on your driveway. This one is more like 22 or 23 because it's got just about every option you can throw out of cars in this car. English prices, UK prices are less, obviously, because we pay an insane tax and no one wants to talk about that. Every time I mention it, everyone goes, oh God, no, don't talk about VRT. Oh, don't upset that apple cart. So I won't at the moment, but I always draw your attention to it that we pay a lot more for cars in this country. So thank you very much for watching. You're very good to get this far. If you wouldn't mind clicking that subscribe button if you've never been here before, and if you have been here before, down below there's a list of links like Patreon, Bitcoin, PayPal, all down there at the bottom. You can click away on those things and support this channel. Your donations are used all of the time to get new kit and get new equipment, and as you know, YouTube has changed the policy on basically everything every day, so we're all in trouble all the time. But until the next time, I'll see you on the far side. Today's review is sponsored by JG Engineering Supplies. Check them out on jgengineering.ie. Use discount code NEXTGEAR10 for 10% off your next order.